Everybody's got a little outlaw in them. Winning Waylon from the Netherlands just had his first rehearsal at Eurovision 2018. Shall we talk about it? Let's do this! You guys, the Netherlands, they really won me over at Eurovision in concert. Waylon is so good as a performer. That voice is always on point. The song is a real grower when you hear it live. And at Eurovision in concert, the stage was empty. It was just him, and it really worked. All of this is just a prelude for me to say he is no longer on the stage, and this no longer works. Mr. Pancake, he needs to be fired, and the Netherlands should ask for a refund. This is flat like a pancake. This is a bit boring, dare I say, despite the fact there's a chaotic atmosphere that surrounds Waylon. I'm very uncomfortable with the use of only black backing dancers, musicians, vocalists, etc., because the song's about outlaws. And maybe I'm reading this from an American context, and there've been a lot of issues right now with Black Lives Matter, etc. It almost reads as blaxploitation to me. A song about outlaws, you know, criminals in some sense, at least on a superficial level, and then having black performers do it just feels patronizing and as if it's using people as stage props as opposed to using people to contribute to a performance. The dancing is frenetic and awkward, as if they're having seizures. I'm not trying to make light of a health condition, but really it is a very, you know, I've known people to have seizures recently, and it actually looks like that. And I find it very uncomfortable and actually somewhat upsetting. Yeah, and I don't see how it fits with the song. I really just don't understand how this fits with the song. It is a distraction from the best part of the song, which is Waylon. So my advice, delete everything in this except for Waylon. He can have the drummer, he can sing, they're good to go. You don't need these distractions, and neither do we, frankly.
Yeah, see, it starts, before the rehearsal started, pictures went out online of Waylon in his costume, and it kind of had people talking because he looks a bit outrageous. He's kind of wearing a leopard print style jacket, but the yellow part of the leopard is gold, and he has his usual hat and stuff. But on stage it kind of worked because he pulled it off and it kind of gave him a glam rock feel. And then the song itself is a country rock song, and it starts off and they're doing the stuff, playing instruments, and it looks like a typical band. And then next thing it gets like he's going da-na-na-na-na, and then one of the dancers drops his guitar or whatever and starts popping and locking, and it's all like very R&B or something, and like a rap song. But Waylon is still doing his country thing, and he's standing in the kind of a plinth in the middle of the stage for the whole thing, and there's lights flashing, and it very much feels like a rock and roll concert that somehow there's been a mix-up, and Waylon's backing singers have been sent off somewhere else, and now there's a rapper somewhere, his concert is due in downtown Lisbon, and his dance crew is with Waylon. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, the first minute of it actually kind of works, and the more that I think about it, they've got some really good camera angles, the ones where it sort of repeats, but at a different angle each time. I don't know the technical term for that, but that really works. But then all of a sudden, it looks like he was getting electrocuted to me, or he was getting tased or something like that, and then when does breakdance or anything like that ever seen in country rock? Like, you're already making a stretch of having a very American country rock themed song in Eurovision. Like, that might be a stretch for some people. To then throw in a completely different genre of dance that you would never see, it makes it look inauthentic.
Yes.
And the best bit of the song was that Waylon made it authentic. Like, that's why it got sold, and that's why it was a good choice for Eurovision in my mind, is that's what Waylon does. Don't distract me from that by throwing all that on stage, because it was just completely terrible. And everybody's like, oh, Hans Pankook, he's great, he's this and he's that. He did Calm After the Storm, yes.
Right.
Tranger, terrible. Manel Navarro, terrible. Senek, not great at the moment. This, awful. Why would you keep going back to that well? At least Sacha Jean-Baptiste has success. But he has 1 second place, and everybody's like, oh, that's great, let's just go blindly. And they're probably not listening. Like, I don't know. This is being very, this is attacking this guy. It might be an agreed decision for everyone, but somewhere down the line, nobody said no to that in the staging creative process, and somebody should have.
Just say no. It takes us back to Eurovision in concert. The reason it worked is it was just Waylon doing what he does. This feels almost like This has moved from concert to some kind of theatrical production. Do you know what I mean? People want to see Waylon at a concert, not in this environment. I mean, I don't think there's that much more to say. It's time to reboot because he's got the song, he's got the presence, he's got the charisma. Reboot the Netherlands because you can make the final with this song and performer, but not with this staging.
No.
Any other thoughts?
They had a good shot, a good result, but at the moment, this might not even qualify. I mean, it probably will, even with that, but it wouldn't do anything in the final.
Yeah, Waylon has the star power, so even if they just got rid of the dancers completely, it would still work.
Yeah, absolutely. Let them enjoy their time in Lisbon on a holiday. Thanks for coming. We no longer need your services. In any case, that is what we think. What do you think? Are you as shocked by the staging as we are? Do you think that it fits? Is it a cohesive package? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications.
And leave a like.
And protect the outlaw in you. We'll see you later. Bye!